I am Supreme, and today's Astro Oracle investigation will be on America's FBI's 10 most wanted fugitive, chronological order number 535, sequence number, Ryan James Wedding. Ryan James Wedding is on the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitive list. He was born September 14th, 1981 in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. I'm going to go down this timeline, tune in to Ryan James Wedding energy, and we are going to have a high-ranking Astro Oracle reading done. And we will locate Ryan James Wedding. So, Ryan James Wedding is a former Olympic snowboarder. Ryan James Wedding competed for Team Canada in the men's parallel giant slalom at the 2002 Winter Olympics, finishing in 24th. Ryan James Wedding, following his athletic career, he became involved in drug trafficking. In 2010, Ryan James Wedding was convicted on drug-related offenses and sentenced to 4 years in prison. Ryan James Wedding, following his release, he joined the Sinaloa cartel in Mexico, where he is known by aliases such as El Jefe, Giant, Public Enemy. Ryan James Wedding, in 2024, was charged with leading a transnational drug trafficking organization, smuggling large quantities of cocaine from Colombia to the US and Canada. Ryan James Wedding. That is how you talk to the etheric realm, to tune in. The more you say that name, the more I'm picking up that signal to tapping into that energy force. Oh, because Ryan James Wedding has an energy signature. Everybody has an energy signature. Every situation and circumstance you have ever been through has created an energy signature. And that's what I'm going to tap into. I'm tapped into it by now. Right now, I'm going to pull. I have two charts in front of me. I have where the planets were aligned September 14th, 1981, which is Ryan James' date of birth. I also have the day he was added to the America's Most Wanted FBI's list. That is the day that I'm going to tune into so we can locate where he's at as of that day, which was only a couple of months ago. Today is October 2nd, 2025. So, on September 14th, 1981, the sun was in Virgo and the moon was in Pisces. So Ryan James was a full moon baby. He had full moon energy. All full moon babies have full moon energy. Their energy is fully developed. So they represent the polar opposites that attract, that make one whole. So, when the sun is in Virgo and the moon is in Pisces, y'all know how I formulate time. Time is the sun divided by moon cycles. The Pisces moon inside of Virgo's house is a Libra rising chart. That is a 7th house chart. See Pisces right there in Virgo's house. And then you see Virgo right here in the 12th house. This is where Ryan James is at in his birth chart energy. His birth chart energy even shows me that he is hiding. The 12th house is the house of the hidden. That is Pisces' actual house. And Ryan James has a hidden nature. All of his work is done behind the scenes because Virgo represents work. That's where his sun was. His moon is in Pisces, which represents the hidden, behind the scenes, in darkness. Okay? And his moon in Pisces is in Virgo's house, which is where all of his work was being done. So he is out hiding. We know that. Now let's look at what's going on in his most wanted chart. He got on that list because that created an energy signature that is attached to his energy. That's why this chart I'm going to pull is most likely going to tune us into where he's hiding at and where he's at. So March 6, 2025, the sun was in Pisces and the moon was in Gemini. So when you put the Gemini moon inside of Pisces house, which is the 12th house, which is where he's already at, hiding, Cancer comes first. Cancer is the home and family. Here we come, Ryan James. Here we come. We're coming to find you. We ain't gonna make you want us though. We coming to find you. All right, 4th house. Y'all know I get silly sometimes. 4th house. That's the home and the family and the mother. We don't know anything about his home, his family, or his mother. But this is the chart of where he's hiding. Okay? Now, check this out. Look at where the moon is. His moon in Pisces. Hiding. And that's where the sun is. Ryan's moon is right here. And so was the sun the day he was added to the most wanted list. The 9th house is the house of long distance travel overseas. Of course. You'd be a dumb motherfucker to be in America right now. So of course he's overseas, but you clearly see that in his chart. And he's overseas in his own home. He's hiding out in a home. He has a whole life overseas. Now where's Virgo at in this chart? Virgo is in the 3rd house. He's in a regular local environment, working. He may be a traveler. He may be working in a traveling, some type of traveling where he's driving job. Isn't that something? And the moon is in Gemini. And this is Gemini's house. And where's Gemini at? Look at that. In the 12th house. A lot of 12th house activity. He's traveling. He's traveling in the local environment as a delivery worker. Working. Service worker in the community. Working in the local environment and traveling. That's what he's doing. That is what he's doing. And he's not alone. He's living with somebody. He's living with somebody. He's living with somebody. Now, why is Cancer coming first? Where was Cancer at in his chart? That's going to let us know why Cancer comes first. Cancer's in the 10th house. That's the energy of the mother. Okay? Now, this is the energy of the mother, but it's in the father's house. So this can be a wife. He could be married to somebody that's possibly in law enforcement, because the 10th house is the house of law enforcement and the 7th house is a marital chart because Libra comes first, and Libra is the marital energy, the energy of partnership, relationships. Now, Ryan's Mercury, okay, because the moon is in Gemini, so let's follow Mercury. And look where Gemini is at in Ryan's chart. In the 9th house again. So we know he's hiding. That 12th house and that 9th house is coming out prominently. He's hiding overseas in the local environment, working as a delivery driver. And look at Sagittarius right there in his chart, traveling. He is a natural traveler in his local environment. But wherever he's at overseas, he's working as a delivery driver. Yep. Hidden in plain sight, but yet hiding because don't nobody know who he is. He may have had some alterations done to his physical appearance too. Now, check this out. Mercury is in Libra. That's how I know he's not alone. He's in a relationship. Okay? Now, Mercury, the day that Ryan was added to the FBI's most wanted list, is in Aries. And look at Aries right there in Libra's house. So this partner might be in Aries or might have strong Aries energy. Okay? Born in late March, early April. So let's follow Mars, because also the day that he was added to the FBI's most wanted list, Venus, which rules the seventh house and Libra, is also in Aries. So yeah, this partner that he's hiding out with may just be born in late March, early April. That is in Aries. Now, let's follow Mars, because Mars rules Aries. Where's Mars at the day he was added to the list? Mars is in Cancer, right there in the 10th house. This person he's married to is taking care of him. This is a person that is successful, that most likely works in the government of this place overseas, that's helping him hide out. This is somebody of a prominent position, and it's a woman. This is somebody in a prominent position, because this is a woman in a public position, public status, and he's married to her. Like, they're in a very close relationship. If they're not married, they're very together. And look what's in the 10th house the day his name was added to the list. This is the chart of the day of the list. Look what's in the 10th house. Aries, that partner, that woman that said, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make this up. And let's follow Mars in this chart of the day he was added. Mars is in Cancer. Look at Cancer coming first. He's with the woman that's in a position of authority in another country. Now, let's pull a chart. This chart that I pull is going to let us know what's going on in this other country and how he's going to most likely be found. And then we're going to pull evidence. Oh, because we're going to find him. He's in this other country. He's hiding out behind a woman in a position of authority. All right. Ryan James wedding. We are coming for you. Me, my spirit team, and the ancestors. You know, the ancestors already know where you at. Where is Ryan James' wedding? Working. The sun. Follow the sun in the 6th house. The 6th house is the house of work. That's Virgo's house. Ryan James is a Virgo. Okay? He is in another country working. He is working. And I'm quite sure he's not under that name Ryan James. So we're also going to pull some letters and some numbers that's going to help us understand if there are any other aliases we got to watch out for that he may be working under, right? So let's follow the sun in the 6th house, shall we? The sun, the day he was added to the list, was in Pisces. And when you put the sun in Pisces in the 6th house, what do you get? Ryan James' wedding. The same chart. Look at that. The same chart. That's what you get. Ryan James' wedding. He is working. He's hiding out at a place of employment. He is employed in this other country. He works. He could be working for a traveling agency that this woman is the boss over. But the woman that's helping him hide out is the woman that's in a position of authority. You can't make this shit up. Now let's follow Neptune, because Neptune rules Pisces. Where's Neptune at the day Ryan was added to the FBI list? Neptune is in Pisces. What's some evidence? Now that we're over in this other country, what is some evidence that'll help us locate him from where we are? What is some evidence that's going to help us locate Ryan James' wedding? What is some evidence that's going to help us locate Ryan James' wedding? Places in the 8th house, somebody else's place, of course. The 8th house always represents what belongs to another person. Yep, somebody else's place. The day he was added in the 8th house represents Aquarius, a friend. Okay? He's hiding out at somebody else's place. This place is not in his name. Somebody else's place, because Aquarius represents the friend, the group, the organization, the fraternity, the sorority, the industry. Okay? This represents the friend, the organization. Okay? And this just might be somebody from that organization that that he was a leader of. Because that's Aquarian energy. Anytime you hear about an organization, no matter what kind of organization it is, always follow Aquarius energy. And he's hiding out at somebody's place that's a part of this. Okay? Now, in the 8th house of Ryan's chart, you see Taurus. This is someone else's resources. Of course, because he's in someone else's place, someone else's resources. Now, look in the chart of the day he was added to the list. Look where Taurus is at, in Aquarius's house. The resources that are part of the organization. Shared resources. Shared resources. Give us some more evidence. More evidence on Ryan James' wedding. More evidence on finding Ryan James' wedding. No, I was about to say what he may be hiding under, but 2nd house, that's Taurus's house. Places in the 2nd house. So, not only is this a place that belongs to another, now this is talking about where this place actually is. It's in the 2nd house. Now, what's in the 2nd house? In the 2nd house of Ryan's chart, we got Scorpio, which represents merging and sharing. Now, in the 2nd house of the chart of when he was added to the list, we have Leo. Okay, now this could be somebody younger than him. Okay, what's going on in Leo's house? Scorpio. That's funny because in the 2nd house of Ryan's chart, I see Scorpio. So what's going on in Scorpio's house? Other people's resources. Okay, so this individual might be a young individual, somebody he's fooling around with. And then in the 2nd house, I see Leo. And the sun rules Leo. So let's follow the sun. The sun already came out in the 6th house. He's working with, the people he worked for is supplying a roof over his head. In the 6th house, traveling. That's what he does. He works. Because this is what he's hiding. He's hiding under a travel. He's traveling. He's hiding under a travel job. So he's never really in one place. He's on the road traveling, but he's clearly in another country. But he's up under an organization. They're never really going to find him. Because you know what? I believe he's hiding out in the vehicle that he travels in. He's hiding out in the vehicle, whatever type of vehicle this is that he works for. That's where he's at. This could be a bus company that he's working for. He's definitely hiding. And he's definitely working. And he's definitely working with a delivery company, a traveling company. Give us some names of where he might be. Okay? Give us some names or numbers, names of countries, cities where he might be or where he's at. Give us some letters or numbers that's going to lead us to his location. We know he's out of America. W. W. N. I. W. N. And I. Interesting. W. N. I. These can be the name of the city he's in, the state he's in, the country he's in. Has a W in it, an N in it, and an I in it. That's interesting. That's my story and my reading on Ryan James' wedding, and I'm sticking to it. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you'll be notified when I drop my investigations. Y'all be blessed.